So welcome back to another episode of Not So Perfect World. Today we will be discussing the company you keep. So what I mean by that is the circle, your inner circle, who you consider to be in your inner circle, what they should be doing for you, what you should be doing for them, what it means to be good company. Okay, so recently I was talking to one of my good friends and he said something that kind of shocked me. He said his friends consist of people who can do things for him. Now, my first initial thought was, so you're basically using us for your own personal gain? Like, you consider me to be a really good friend, so what does that mean for me? Like, what do I do for you? And why don't you feel like this should be a two-way street? So anyways, I was talking to some other people about it, and I kind of got a better understanding of what he was saying. So to simplify it, he was basically saying, why or what is the point of having friends if they can't be there for you or they're not there for you in a time of need? This can be financial, mental, physical, emotional needs. It doesn't have to be, surface level needs, but all of your friends should be able to do something for you. So I started thinking about my loved ones in my circle and who I consider to be a friend and what they do in my life. What is their purpose in my life? So I started thinking about my friends that I can call when I'm spiritually drained and I don't want to pray for myself, don't feel like, I'm at that place. I know that I can call them and they have my back. Then I started to think about my friends that I can call when I have relationship questions or I need a little bit of advice. I know that they are there for me and I can get sound advice from them. And of course, then you have those people who just know what you need when you don't even know. For example, my sister. About a week ago, she sent me a post that explained what my name meant. And it was pretty deep. Like, it literally told me all the things about myself that I already knew, but I needed to be reminded of. And I had just told her that earlier that day what was going on with me, and I had been, praying about certain things, talking to different people, but she knew in that moment exactly what I needed when I didn't even know. So that's what I mean by that. And then you have another group of friends. This group of friends is a little bit different because I have some that I feel like I am all of those things for them, but they aren't necessarily any of those things for me. Now, if you feel like that is you, don't be offended. We will address that here in a second. But I do have a few questions that I feel like you should ask if you are concerned about the company that you keep, or if you want to just know who you have in your inner circle. So the first question would be, what is the purpose they serve in your life? That's a pretty deep question, but it doesn't have to be. Like, are they there because you fell in love with them? Are they there because you want to have a good time? Are they there because they're your spiritual accountability partner? What's the purpose they serve in your life? Is it a good purpose? Is it a bad purpose? Do they hold you accountable, or are they those people that you turn to when you want to, take a couple of steps back and get back into old bad habits? Second question would be, is this person adding value to your life? When I think of my friend, am I growing with this person? Are they helping me to grow? Are they helping me to become a better person? Or am I stagnant because we are friends? Not maybe, just because you're friends, but does this relationship add anything? Does it benefit you in one way or another? Third question would be, are they happy for you? Are they genuinely happy for you? So if something good happens in your life, you get a new job, you get married, you get engaged, are they really that person that you can turn to and they'll be super excited for you? It's not a competition. It's really a good thing, or they're really a good person to contact when something great happens in your life. And the last one, which I feel like is super, super important, is, are they there for you during the hard times or during a time of tragedy? Like, if someone knows that something terrible happened to you, are they reaching out to you? even if you don't tell them or you don't call them first? Like, are they worried about your well-being? Is that the type of friend that this person is? Or are they more reserved and, you know, you're there for their personal needs and they're not, you know, there's no two-way street there? So, when I ask all these questions, I don't want you guys to think that I want you to be self-centered and all of your friends should be doing something for you. This should be a two-way street. Like, you should be able to ask yourself the same questions and be able to answer them and say that you are in good, you know, you're good company to them. You're a good person to be in your friends' inner circle as well. So, I just feel like some people feel like, okay, because I'm not that person, this relationship has to end. Not necessarily. Like, you can reevaluate your life and reevaluate who you are in someone else's life and say, okay, this is a person that I do like and I do care for, but I'm not all of those things to that person. Let me work on me and change some of those things so I can become good company. And then there are other people who know, okay, this friend right here is never going to be good company. They're never going to be there for me. It's fun. It's a good look. But when it comes down to good friendship, like long-lasting friendship, that person's just not it. Cut them off. It's okay. Like, I mean, it may hurt them at first. It may not be fun for you. You may feel some type of way or feel bad about it. But at the end of the day, life's not that long. It's short. You want to be able to maximize your time and spend it with the people who care about you and you care about them in return. So, just take some time to figure out who you are. Are you good company? I know that I have some friends that I know that I'm good company to them. And then there are others that I got a little bit of work to do. And I know that I should be friends with them, but I just don't put in the necessary time, or I'm not there when I could have, or I wasn't there when I should have been there. So, yeah, just think about it. I mean, give it a little bit of thought. Make sure that your friends are doing something for you, you know, and vice versa. Make sure it's something that you need and you guys can work together and do great things, become great people, accomplish all of your goals, and they're there to help you along the way. So that's all I have for you today on Not So Perfect World. Hopefully, I'll see you on the next episode.